Anong hanap mo when you're buying a TV? Lifelike image with one ple Anong hanap mo when you're buying a TV? Lifelike image with 1 billion plus shades of color? A cinematic enjoyment? O kaya naman TV na maraming paraan to watch with your friends and family? We've got you covered with Hisense U60H 4K ULED Google TV. Thanks to ULED technologies including quantum dot color, wide color gamut, high view engine, and full array local dimming, you can now enjoy fine-tuned pictures. Plus, with stunning brightness and just right certificates like Dolby Vision IQ, Dolby Atmos, Filmmaker Mode, HDR10 Plus Adaptive para sa mga enjoyable at entertaining viewing experience in real time. What are you waiting for? Don't delay. Upgrade today to Hisense U60H 4K ULED Google TV. Hey guys, welcome back to Small Talk, small conversations with huge impact. Now exclusively on Spotify, powered by Anchor. And welcome to the show. If this is your first time, I hope that you enjoyed this episode. If you do, go ahead and check out the other amazing episodes that we have here. And I hope that you like them. If you are an avid listener of the podcast, then welcome back to the show. I'm so happy that you're here. I'm so happy that you're growing. And today we will be doing a different kind of episode. Aside from me giving you guys straight up advice, I want to share with you a little bit of my other side, which is, I'm a real analyst. My friends would like to call me, because every time we would watch a movie, I'd be that person who would try to synthesize and process and get the lesson and moral out of it. So, yes, you can call me that KJ person, but still, I really deep dive on the lessons, and if something connected with me while watching the movie, I really bring them into my life. And so today, I am going to share with you the 5 different lessons from the top movies that I have learned, from my favorite movies that I think you should know so that you can get to your next level in life. And I know, of course, that movies is really a good source of inspiration, whatever that the genre is, whether it's a romance, you can always get a lesson out of it. Whether it's a cartoon, you can get a lesson out of it if you're just really keen on looking at how can you apply the lessons that you're taking in the movies. Movies have a lot of power to inspire, motivate, and educate us. They can help us feel a lot of different emotions, laugh, cry, and even change our perspective in life. And so I do this from time to time that I do not share most of the time, because people think I just hustle hard every single day, 24/7, 365. No, sometimes I take the time to deliberately rest and just watch movies. I watch movies, and I just make sure that I spend time relaxing and thinking about something, getting inspiration as well. I think that's one of my biggest reasons why I watch movies. And so I want to share with you my top 5 lessons from the top 5 inspiring movies that I picked personally that had a huge impact in my life, and hopefully it could have an impact in yours. And so the first one is coming from the movie The Pursuit of Happiness. This is my number one top movie of all time. And well, maybe because I have some daddy issues, but more importantly, I like this movie so much because it just display what grit, perseverance, relentlessness, commitment really mean. Okay, especially when I remember there was one of my favorite scenes was when Chris Gardner, the leading actor played by Will Smith, said in the movie, "You got a dream, you got to protect it. Don't let no one." I'm gonna try my best impression here. Okay. Hey, he said, If you got a dream, you got to protect it. Don't let anybody tell you what you can or you can't do. Just because someone said that, I think I messed the script up, but just because someone said that you can't reach your dreams just because they can't reach theirs, shouldn't stop you from reaching yours. And I love that quote so much. I love that line so much because if you're starting, you know this. You know how hard it is to just move on, start a business, start pursuing your dreams, start pursuing your passion. The world will tell you to stop. The world will tell you it's not the best decision. The world will tell you and judge you and say, you can't do it. That's never been done. Why would it happen in your end, right? But you got to understand that your dreams can only happen if you have a degree of persistency and grit from the work that you put in and day out. What I loved about this movie is Chris Gardner was a homeless person. He became homeless. He was with his son. And defying all odds became one of the best salesmen in the world, in his bank, in his firm. And there was a scene there that he came in. He came in the interview wearing not very presentable and likable clothes, and he got his personality with him. He got his humor with him, and he made the interviewers laugh and feel great about him. And he still continued with the internship and passed the interview. Quick spoiler there, but one thing that I realized is that a great personality combined with the perfect or the relentless work ethic could help you get to where you imagine to be. It will help you pursue your dreams. So that's my top one. For my top two, it's from one of my funner, more fun side of movies. It's The Wolf of Wall Street. And yes, I am addicted to sales movies. I do believe that they're the greatest people on earth who really knows how to sell, who knows how to, who's really good with words. I'm a salesman as myself, and I think one thing that really I got from that movie, well, it's not as inspiring as The Pursuit of Happiness, but Jordan Belfort, played by Leonardo DiCaprio, said in the movie there was a line that he said, "The only thing standing between you and your goal is the bullshit story you keep telling yourself as to why you can't achieve it." And for me, that's so good because that maybe accounts for 99% of people's problems and reasons why they're not reaching their goals. They will always come up with something and somehow just to try and justify why they are not taking the risk. And so it's a clear indicator that it's a bullshit story because it's something that you can get rid of, you can remove, but you still push on, you still push through. But that's what it takes for you to let go of that story that you keep on telling yourself of why things can't work and start accepting the vision of why things can. You gotta take risks in life. The biggest risk of all is not taking one. And that's what happens when you don't take a risk, when you're not courageous enough, when you're not fearless in pursuing the goals and the dreams that you want. But of course, the Wolf of Wall Street kind of went over the edge, so don't go overboard with that. But you still got to let go of the smallness for you to step into your greatness. Kailangan mabitawan mo na siya. And so, let go of that story and watch your life change. So that's the second one. The third one is something really personal to me. It's the movie called Jobs, and the lesson that I got from there, as Steve Jobs said, um, Steve Jobs is one of my heroes ever since. And one of my favorite lines or quotes from him is when he said, "The people who are crazy enough to think that they can change the world are the ones who do." For me, that just teaches people the importance of following one's passion and allowing a little bit of craziness in life. Have you ever felt crazy? Have you ever felt like life is not conforming to you? You're just standing out in a different way. I like to call myself weird because a person can only be weird and can only be crazy for him to achieve great features such as the things that I have achieved. And I remember when I was setting goals before, a lot of people called me crazy. And even if they didn't call me that, I know that when they're looking at me, they're thinking I'm crazy, because I would think I'm crazy if I see myself doing that. If I see someone else doing that, I'd call them crazy. But those who can only accept the price of being called crazy will get the benefit and the results and the consequences of changing the world, making it a better place. I love that movie so much. So please, watch that movie and get something out of it. Follow your passion and watch how a small person who starts with somewhere, and there's always somewhere that people start, can go to far, far greater lengths. Get up close and personal with your idols in the comfort of your home. Sa 1 billion plus. And before I proceed to the fourth and the fifth one, again, I want to thank Hisense for sponsoring this episode. And you can get up close and personal with your idols in the comfort of your home. So 1 billion plus shades of color ng Hisense U60H 4K ULED Google TV. Parang nasa harap mo na talaga ang hinahangaan mong mga idol. Just like how I did with Steve Jobs. And kiligin, umiyak, tumawa with the whole family and the whole barkada na meron ka. With 55 or 65 inches ng TV screen, lahat ay kitang-kita kahit nasa likod ka pa. If you're rethinking of upgrading your viewing experience, this is your sign to do it. With modern features such as ULED technologies including quantum dot color, wide color gamut, high view engine, full array local dimming, stunning brightness, and just right certificates like Dolby Vision IQ, Dolby Atmos, Filmmaker Mode, HDR10 Plus Adaptive, upgraded at the moment na rin ang viewing experience mo. This is the best gift for you and your family. So don't delay, upgrade today to Hisense U60H 4K ULED Google TV. And now, heading on to my fourth biggest lesson from my top inspiring movie is from the movie Creed. And as Rocky Balboa, who was played by Sylvester Stallone, said in the movie, there's this one line, okay? The one line that he said that really hit me as well, big hit, okay? Was when he said, "It ain't about how hard you hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward." I believe that is true. Life will push you to the limits. Life will punch you in the face. Even if you feel you're already down, life will continue to punch you. But again, it's not about how hard you get hit or how hard you hit other people or life. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. Fall down 7 times, get up 8 times. Every single day I wake up and tell myself I will never lose. I will either win or I will learn. There will be a lot of obstacles in your life. I'm not here to sugarcoat you anything. But just like Adonis Creed, when he was down during that fight, he gets back up to keep fighting. And that itself is inspiring. And you will not estimate, you can never estimate the number of people or the amount of impact that you will create just by you showing up and keep pushing forward. A lot of people are looking at you, even if you don't want it. If they see you fighting, they will be inspired by it. And who knows, you might just save a person soon. So get back up and keep moving forward. And the last one. This is one of my recent favorite movies of all time. It's the movie called Tick Tick Boom. And John, the lead role, played by Andrew Garfield, said in the movie, well, I'm not giving up, not now, not ever. And if you watch this movie, you know how important that line is. You know how important just by not giving up. You may not see it now, but eventually your story will be heard by a lot of people. And right now we're living in an age of social media. And the social media space, you can create a legacy that will not just last for this generation, but it will last for hundreds of generations to come. So understand that if you watch just all of these movies, you can also create a movie like yours. If ever life gets too hard, I want you to remember that just like in any of all of these movies, no matter how hard life gets, you have the option to get back up. And you have the power to rewrite your own story. And so don't wait for other people to come in and change your life. Do it yourself. You're the director, you're the writer, you're the actor, you're the cameraman, you're the cinematographer, you're the sound editor. You are the one who creates everything. So if you're not happy, rewrite your script. And if you are happy, then just grab some popcorn and watch your life turn into the movie that you are creating. And so that's all for this episode. Thank you so much for listening. I hope that you enjoyed this one. If you do, go ahead and check out the other amazing episodes that we have here on the show. Share it on social media. Don't forget to tag me at Alec Cuenca. And I just want to say I truly appreciate each and every single one of you. Thank you. Please watch my YouTube videos. It's available right now. Check out my courses below in my ebook to show love to the podcast. And just want to say thank you so much. Talk to you guys later, our next episode. Peace.